Leap of faith. Tariq had worked the same job for 7 years. It wasn't his dream job, but it was safe. The pay was steady, the people were kind, and the days passed without too much trouble. But every morning, he walked past a building under construction. The sign on the fence read, "New ideas, new futures." And every morning, he paused. Inside that building was a company he had read about. Small, creative, bold. They built apps, told stories, made art with code. It was everything he loved as a teenager before life became bills, routines, and doubt. One evening at home, he opened a browser and clicked on the company's website. A job listing caught his eye. Content and creative assistant. He stared at the screen for over an hour. He clicked away. "I'm not qualified," he said to himself. "I'm too old to start over." But he couldn't stop thinking about it. He spoke to his sister about it over dinner. She said, "You already know what you want. You're just afraid of what might happen if you try." Tariq nodded quietly. "I'm scared I'll fail." His sister smiled. "You might, but you also might fly." That night, Tariq wrote the email. He attached his resume. He hovered over the send button for a full minute. Then he clicked send. The next day, he received a reply. An interview was scheduled for Friday. Tariq's hands shook as he walked into the glass building. Everything looked new, fast, alive. He sat in a small room across from a woman with bright eyes and a stack of notebooks. "Tell me why you're here," she asked. He took a deep breath. "Because I want to try. I don't know everything, but I care deeply, and I learn fast." She smiled. "That's a good place to start." He didn't get the job, but 2 weeks later, she called him back. "We hired someone else for that role," she said, "but we created a new one just for you. Would you be interested?" He laughed out loud. "Yes, absolutely." A month later, Tariq was working at the company. He wasn't the youngest. He didn't know all the lingo, but he asked questions. He offered ideas. He grew. And each morning, he walked past the same fence, but now on the other side. Leaps of faith don't always feel like flying. Sometimes they feel like falling at first. But there's still steps forward. Tariq didn't leap because he was sure. He leapt because something inside him said, "Try." We often wait until we feel ready, certain, guaranteed. But growth rarely works that way. If we wait for perfect timing, we might wait forever. Faith isn't about knowing the whole path. It's about taking the next step, even if it shakes beneath you. I encourage you now to engage in some self-reflection through these questions. Is there something in your life you've been avoiding because of fear? What's one small risk you could take today toward a goal or dream? Can you remember a time you stepped out in faith, even when the outcome was unclear? Who could encourage you to try, even if you're afraid? You don't have to know everything. You don't need to be the best. You just need the courage to show up and the willingness to try. Because sometimes the smallest act of bravery is pressing send on an email. And sometimes that's how everything changes. So go ahead. Take the step. Thank you for listening. If this story resonated with you, just share it and follow for more stories that inspire. Because kindness connects us all. Take care, stay inspired, and keep it human.